Hello everyone, how are you? So I decided to make some videos in English because I feel like it helps more people, because anyone that is interested in studying medicine in Italy in English knows English. So I feel like it's more useful and it helps more people. So today I'm gonna talk about some basic stuff about pre-enrollment, declaration of value, and the IMAT. The first thing you should know before applying to the IMAT is if you're considered European or non-European. So Europeans are people that have citizenships of countries of the European Union. So for example, if you are from the Ukraine, you are not considered European. If you are from France, you are considered European. If you have a double citizenship and one of them are from an European country, you must apply as an European person. If you don't and the university finds out somehow, you can get expelled. It's not worth it to lie about it. Just apply as you should, depending on your citizenship. Oh, by the way, I live in Napoli, and today, it's a public holiday, and I live in an area that it's so full of traffic, so you're going to hear a lot of traffic noises and maybe police and ambulances. There's not much I can do about it, because if I stop every time I hear something, I just can't make a video. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about it. So you're also considered European if you are living in a European country and you have a resident permit of more than 1 year. You're also considered European. Besides that, you are non-European. The biggest difference between Europeans and non-Europeans are the pre-enrollment and the university choices. So the pre-enrollment, it's only non-Europeans that need to do. You basically go to the website of any university that offers the course in English. You print a document called Form A, you fill it, and you give it to the consulate or embassy in your country. You can only choose one university, and that's the university you're gonna put on this document. When you give it to the consulate, they will send it to this university, and you're gonna be on the list of the non-Europeans that are applying for this university. So yeah, you can only choose one. Another thing you have to do on the consulate, anyone that didn't finish their studies in Italy must do. Europeans, non-Europeans, it doesn't matter. You need to do the declaration of value. So basically, you need to prove that you had 12 years of studies, and if you live in a country that you need an admission test to get into a university, you also need to prove that you already passed at least one test. It doesn't need to be for medicine, it can be for any course, but you have to. So in my case, for example, I had 11 years of study until my high school, but I also studied in a university for 1 year, so I had 12 years of study. And in my country, every course of every university, you must do an admission test. So I also had something proving that I was approved in an admission test. And it wasn't medicine, it doesn't need to be medicine, it just needs to be an admission test. I feel like they just want to know that you are capable of studying in a university. So usually the dates for the pre-enrollment they start in March or April and they go until the beginning of July. That's the usual dates. Keep in mind that the pre-enrollment for medicine ends before the pre-enrollment for other courses. So other courses is usually in the end of July, while for medicine is in the beginning of July. You should do it as early as you can, but if something happens and you postpone it to July, make sure that you do it on the first week of July, because there are different dates. You may think that you have more time, but you don't have more time because medicine is different than other courses. And once they send all the papers to the universities, they don't send any extra one. That's what I was told, at least. So the IMAT is usually in the middle of September. You can know your score 2 weeks later if you remember your code. I'm gonna talk about it later in another video, but it's what they call anonymous results. They are going to give a code and your score. So if you don't memorize your code, you won't know your score. And then 2 weeks after that, you get the ranking, so to know if you were accepted or not. If you are non-European and you weren't accepted in your first choice, the chances of having a second round and you getting accepted in a second round are really low. For example, if you are applying for a university that has 10 spots for non-Europeans and you're 11th, then maybe you will get called in the second round. Now 12, 13, the chances of you getting called are really low. I don't like it, it's sad sometimes, but it happens. That's how it is for non-Europeans. For Europeans, they don't need to do the pre-enrollment and they can choose all universities they want. They can put them in order of preference. So Europeans can be called in all of those universities. They are called in second, third, fourth. There are so many rounds for Europeans. So if you are an European, don't be too hopeless. If you weren't accepted in the first round, you have many rounds to be called. And the classes usually start in the middle to end of October. So everything is really fast. Once you are called for the university, the classes start really soon. You can contact the university to try to do the enrollment online. Some people do it. So you have more time to go to Italy. But if you don't want to miss any class, you're probably going to have to move in like 1 week or less. Well, I guess that's it. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the application procedure, and I hope it helped. I hope it was useful. I hope you liked it. If you have any suggestions, any questions, you can comment here. And that's it. Bye.